Well, Nebraska held their final satellite camp here in Southern California at the University of Redlands here in Redlands, California, about an hour and a half away from LAX in the heart here in the Inland Empire. Sean Callahan, Nate Klaus here. We've been on site all week following the Husker coaching staff all around the country, coast to coast. Final stop here, Nate. Not huge numbers, but just like always, you get a very good quality number in Southern California. 2 of Nebraska's 10 commits here were on site at this camp today.
Yeah, once again, the California Satellite Camp delivers because, while it's short on numbers but high on quality. And you have to start with the commits. You had Chase Williams, a 4-star athlete out of Corona Roosevelt, was here working out with the coaches, working out with Dante Williams, getting a lot of one-on-one time there. Manny Allen, the 4-star receiver from Corona High, and the transfer from Corona Centennial, was here as well. And these two are going to face each other in the fall. And so there was a little jawing back and forth between them, but it was all good-natured. But it was always nice to see Nebraska be able to connect with some of their commitments, especially out on the West Coast.
Yeah, and the reputation of Mike Riley is outstanding out here. I mean, he spent so much time at San Diego Chargers, USC, and then his years at Oregon State. His name still carries a lot of weight out here, and then you just see that with all the people that come and visit with him, especially when you get out on these Southern California camps every year. Yeah,
a lot of people know Coach Riley, a lot of people respect Coach Riley, and you see that more in Southern California than anywhere else. And the Nebraska name draws a lot of people too. There are a lot of Nebraska fans in Southern California, and I tell you what, there was probably 20, 30 fans at least out here.
With no kids in the camp.
With no kids in the camp coming out today just to be able to say hi to the coaches, support the kids that were out here. So that's always fun when you're hearing some Go Big Red chants at a satellite camp.
Well, and besides Manuel Allen and Chase Williams, Nate, a lot of other targets there. You had some big 2019 names that came all the way even down from Northern California.
Yeah, it's Northern California. I think you have to start with Isaiah Foskey, big tight end out of De La Salle High School there. Picked up an offer today from the Huskers, and he was one impressive athlete, probably about 6'4", 220 pounds, almost won the fastest man competition there in his category. Actually, I think he did win the fastest man competition in his category, but he got one-on-one attention from Coach Tavita Thompson all day today, and by looking at his dad, he may not be done growing yet. His dad is a monster of a guy too, so he was extremely impressive. And then you look at Braden Huffman as another 2019 prospect, the teammate of Chase Williams out of Corona Roosevelt. Now, this is a kid who could play wide receiver or cornerback. Nebraska has offered him, and he was another player that got a lot of attention from Dante Williams today, going through those cornerback drills, and he was very, very impressive. Don't be surprised if he makes a visit to Friday Night Light camps with Chase Williams here in a couple weeks.
And when you look at that linebacker group, Nate, Trent Bray had his eyes on a few guys.
Yeah, Travion Brown out of Linfield Christian High School was an impressive-looking athlete that Trent Bray really singled out and worked with him exclusively pretty much all day long. And he really showed his skill set once he got into the one-on-ones and the 7-on-7 today. So, I would not be surprised if an offer were to be going out to Travion Brown here pretty soon. He's a 2019 prospect. And a kid who's certainly on the rise.
Well, it's been an 8-day tour for Nebraska. I know we've enjoyed bringing it to you, Nate. We've done a lot of traveling over the years, but this, I think, might go up there for us as personally one of our biggest trips with all the coast-to-coast travel, but it's been fun.
No doubt about it. It's been great.
Well, hey, that wraps it up here from this final satellite camp in Southern California at the Redlands here. For video producer Greg Peterson, who's brought you all this great coverage over his camera all week, and for Nate Klaus, I'm Sean Callahan, signing off here for HuskerOnline.com.